This is a 2018 Peugeot 208. This is a beautiful car, isn't it? Look at the shape of the grille. I think this is absolutely beautiful. This light's got a little hump here. This is really unique. I think this car really sets itself apart from the rest of the cars. And the overall design of this car is absolutely gorgeous. The side view looks really cute. And it's just so small. This is perfect to get around the city. If you're looking for a small car, beautiful, this could be a perfect choice. It's got 16-inch alloy rims. The wheels are beautiful too. Now these taillights are really unique. They resemble line claws. It looks really nice from the back as well. I think this is really a good looking car. It doesn't matter from what angle you look. It is just head turning wherever you go. And I think the vast majority of people who buy this car just because they look beautiful. Now underneath the hood is a 1.2 3-cylinder turbocharged engine mated with a 6-speed automatic transmission. This is the improved version, and it is probably a much better choice as well if you're looking for one. Let's go for a test drive to see how this engine performs. First of all, I noticed it's a lot more quiet than the Suzuki Swift. Now this is only a 1.2 liter engine. Without the turbo, uh, it feels fine. It's not sluggish. And it feels really solid. The steering wheel is really firm. But this is probably the smallest steering wheel I've ever driven. So tiny. So you can't see the cluster gauge through the steering wheel. You have to look above the steering wheel. That's when the turbo kicks in. It's quite fast, not bad. Now another thing I noticed is that the 6-speed automatic transmission is a lot smoother than the 4-speed transmission. I've driven exactly the same car, but the older version, the 1.6 with 4-speed automatic transmission, it jerks every time it shifts on every single gear, which is a little annoying, but this is a lot smoother. Now this 1.2 engine was awarded 2017 Engine of the Year, so I am not worried about this engine. I think it is by no means less reliable than our local cars here, but they are definitely harder to get the service done. Spare parts may not be as readily available as our local cars, could be a little pricey as well. Personally, I will not go for a new Peugeot car because they cost a lot and they lose the value really quickly. In fact, the price of Peugeot drops like a stone, especially the bigger ones. The old 3008 lose their value up to 85% after 10 years. That is a lot comparing to local cars probably losing less than 50%. So it's really not a very good idea to buy them new, but a used one could be a great bargain. I've driven the older one. I didn't like as much as this. I think this is much better. It feels really quiet. All the plastic may not look very premium, but they're very hard. At least they don't rattle. So this could be a better choice if you're looking for a used Peugeot car, this newer one. In fact, I was about to buy one of these, the older one, the 1.6 4-speed automatic transmission, 2013. I went to test and the aircon broke on that day. So this is probably one of my main concerns about the electronics in this car. Um, if something goes wrong, it could be quite hard to fix. But in terms of engine and transmission, I don't think it should be a problem. So the reason why I think this could be a good choice if you're looking for a used one, and I focus on reliability, but I've done some research. I realized that this car is not bad, quite reliable. The only problem is that they are not common in Kuching, so getting it repaired could be an issue. But they are not bad cars, actually. They are very economical. They are very um, easy to maneuver around town, very fun to drive, and they are not expensive when they are old. I think I like driving this better than the Swift now. It feels really nice. So maybe sometime in the future when this gets a little cheaper, I'll get one of these. A lot more quiet than the Swift. You need to notice that this car is a French car. Originally, the steering wheels should be on that side. So Peugeot is quite lazy. They just move the steering wheel over and nothing else is moved. Even opening the hood, you have to open from that side. And the glove box is really tiny because all the computer stuff is in there, and they didn't move over to this side. It feels really steady on the road. It's got very good gripping. Suspension is quite soft as well, so it feels really comfortable in this car. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Do subscribe if you're new. Thank you.